the two, like you said, Coney, the two main storylines are Kurama. Well, honestly, there's a third one looming too, which is Joker MK Leo. Like,
I was going to say Leo in general.
Redemption arc for Leo.
Incredible storylines coming in here to the final bracket today. Make sure you watch the loser side too. Like we said, Tweak and Gluto are playing over there later today, so make sure you don't miss out on any of the side stream matches. But game one is actually going to be starting here now. Let's get into it, guys. First set of the day, BigD against Shuton. Rematch from yesterday, the showdown that Shuton won.
Yeah, and I mean, it's hard to get a general read on just matchups with Ice Climbers, right? I mean, for the most part, we know that they can be a little harder to combo, but I feel like with Foresight, maybe some of the strings is a little harder for BigD to land, and Mythra just probably, I mean, that Nair is going to be so disruptive, and being able to separate both of them is going to be so key. That's
the key, right? Is you got to separate, and I think that's where we saw a lot of players go for extended combos, like kind of got their hands caught in the cookie jar, right? You got to separate them, win, and then try to dominate against the CPU-controlled one, so.
Oh, man, that move looks like MVP.
Yeah,
he found the move. He found the move that will deal with this.
You can't blizzard me when I have this move.
Oh, man. Great trade, too.
Nice double down tilt, but I like to get up. Good timing on that. And the fact that he can
blizzard, too? Like, that's great.
Yeah, and it pins BigD in the corner. And, like, obviously, he can't fully follow up on it because he doesn't have access to his moves. But the fact that he's putting him in a bad spot and then sort of the 50-50 after. You're going to jump after, you're going to try to dash in. What's your play?
Right.
Nana's free-falling. Yeah, she's gone.
I think something that is important to talk about with BigD's run here, too, is that he fought kind of all brawler-type characters, too. He fought Kazuya. He also fought Light, obviously, on Fox. And then Diddy, you know, obviously a little different with the banana, but at the same time, you can see how effective the sword is of Aegis in this matchup. He good trade, spacing out Blizzard, Squall Hammer, like just honestly, the specials really strong from Ices, but Shuton shutting them down. Oh, my God!
Okay, Shuton.
What a banger, dude. Yeah, I told you. I asked Watch, man. I had to know. Do you know?
Info.
He had the perfect distance there. And that's going to be so effective against Nana, too, if they ever get desynced or messed up. But good forward smash. You cannot land in on BigD. We saw that happen so much yesterday, where somebody would just try to land with an empty jump or maybe an aerial on his shield. You just can't do it. He's going to smash you every time.
Yeah. A couple F smashes.
Oh, this might be a lot. Not as much as he could have gotten, I think.
Yeah. We've seen more from BigD this weekend for sure, but it's all good. Still just game one here.
That was actually a really good way for me to recover as Nana, too, because that side B was supposed to cover like mad space when Shuton decided to Mythra side B back to the stage, and he like was able to jump over it and still get down under him to be able to grab Nana. So, I mean, really good avoidance. This Nana's getting some play time right now. 52% here on to Shuton, but like that is becoming an issue. Shuton being the only person I've seen punish Squall Hammer like that.
I was going to say, he's teaching us about the matchup right now for sure. That is twice. It's not a coincidence at this point. It's consistent timing.
Yeah, and I mean, characters like Fox can do it, but you're doing it with a character like Pyra off the carry. No, I'm just saying, like, fast characters can do it. So even on the Mythra, right? But it's interesting that we're seeing Pyra so much in this matchup, like opting for the sword instead of the speed.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm talking more so about the parry than speed than anything. The fact that he's able to parry the last hit to make it so that he can get like a pretty solid punish is pretty sick.
Okay, but look at BigD.
I was going to say, hold on. All right, he's trying to add Shuton to the list right now.
He's going a little nutty here.
Oh, jeez.
Finally,
all right,
Nana's gone.
Well, his Sopo has been amazing all weekend, too. He's taking stocks with this thing off Tweak for sure, and I'm pretty sure Light, too, if I remember correctly. But this thing is a threat. And honestly, like, it's obviously, oh, my God.
Jumping up it, like.
Bro, does he play better with one Ice Climber? Is he powered up?
He can like really focus with one. He's like, all right, let me put all my energy. He should just main Sopo.
It's like a mistake to kill Nana by accident. You know, it's like, damn it, I shouldn't have done that. He's so strong.
Ornstein and Smo, he gets stronger. He's just absorbing Nana's power.
I think genuinely, like, also too, he's really good at anti-airs. Like from the time that I played him and then like watching him, that run-up jump nuke. Up air and neutral air has been catching like quite a bit of people.
Yeah, the anti-air, and Blizzard too is good at catching. Like Light ran into that. Oh wow, it just covers such a good area in front of him. But there goes Shuton tying it up in stocks, guys. Last stock situation, game one. Looks like BigD's made some good adjustments in the matchup, but still has to finish off this last one here.
Landing with Ice Climber seems particularly difficult if you only have one climber. Obviously, if you have two, you might just want to Squall Hammer, but down air is so unreliable. Doesn't seem great. Nana's going to fall back in. He tries to pull it back in with the Squall Hammer, but that's even more damage. Nana doesn't have a jump. She's in free fall. That's an easy kill.
Wait, is he going to Sopo this? Oh, he almost did right there, honestly. Good opportunity here for BigD. Gotta make the Sopo work against Pyra. This can't be a good matchup.
This is bad.
Up arrow? Hold on, man. He's one good hit, one good read away from taking this game one, stealing it with Sopo. Have to fight against very patient Shuton here, though. So disciplined on that. Parrying everything, honestly.
This is just where you space
Done.
tilts.
Oh, he's alive. Okay.
The trap.
The coverage, yeah, okay.
Damn.
Woo, Shuton.
Shuton for
Good
sure.
stuff, man.
Like, I think he got hit pretty much one
He's
time
pumped.
in that last stock.
Yeah, the Pyra was so effective, and I feel like the main thing is, one, the range, right? Just being able to stay away, and then that side B. It's so strong because you really, like, BigD can't space you out with Blizzard, right? And I mean, that, in my opinion, is one of Icy's main neutral tools across, both, or like a lot of the games, every game that Ice Climbers is in. Blizzard is essentially one of their main neutral tools. When you outrange that with something like the Pyra side B, and what I noticed as well is Nana gets shield poked by it quite often.
Oh,
Maybe not
that's
Popo,
true.
but Nana does. And I mean, Shuton's also just very effective at taking out Nana.
You want to talk about good hitboxes, bro. Pyra's got those in spades, and definitely a good thing to have here against the Ice Climbers. Game 2 starting up now. Small battlefield. Let's get it going.
I think playing somebody who's willing to kind of sit back in space is also very... It's kind of a change of pace for BigD because, like, he's fighting Light before, who's always running into him and trying to fight him. Even Tweak, like we were talking about before, I mean, Diddy's a melee character, right? I mean, you have the banana, and Tweak certainly can play patiently, but at some point he's got to get in there, and of course Riddles, I mean, Kazuya, right? This is the first character, like you said about the sword thing, but not just about the spacing, it's also about the patience. I mean, you could take this way slower. That first game went a while.
Definitely. I think, too, like, we keep saying that hold on. BigD's like offense isn't quite as strong as we saw yesterday, and that's credit to Shuton. I think he's DIing everything correctly, even SDIing stuff when needed to. I mean, if there's 2 hits coming, if you're mashing that SDI, you get more out of it, so.
Okay, let's try here for Shuton.
Oh,
Gets around it.
Shuton's also way less susceptible to, like, the sort of sleight of hand magic stuff.
Oh my god!
Like BigD, what he'll do is he'll make Nana vulnerable, and then he'll follow up on it while you try to hit her. It feels like Shuton isn't falling for any of that.
Yeah.
He's able to just wipe her away quickly without having to deal with Popo just sort of coming up behind him.
Oh, okay. Shuton playing with actual quite a bit of confidence too. Like, I mean, there's been a lot of roll and just movement reads on his side. And that would have been clean.
Wow.
With the force.
Oh, wait, no. We haven't seen. Get her. Oh my god, he saved her. Nice. Good stuff right there from BigD, bro. Damn, that honestly might have been the game, but instead we see a turnaround forward smash and a stock.
I bet he wasn't even nervous. I mean, he's played this game so much with Nana. It feels like he probably knew exactly what was going on, but, like, it looked dire.
Yeah.
She was way down there.
What a reversal from BigD, man. Needed to save the Nana, save the stock, take one, too.
Gonna take a little jab action right there. I feel like BigD hasn't been able to get his hands on Shuton at all as far as the grab goes. So Shuton really playing quite well around most of Icy's win conditions. But
you know how to DI my up air strings? Eat this forward air. That was so good.
It's so smart.
Oh my god.
Nana spiking. You don't get to see that very often.
Yeah.
Usually it's just the Popo hit and then it knocks horizontally. But if you can get the one that goes down, it's perfect.
Up air forward air. That is so crazy, bro.
That's sick.
So what a way to like put himself into the lead right here. But he did have a lead in the last game too, and then Shuton went like ultra instincts on him, so wasn't able to actually get hit anymore. And well, I mean, kind of dominated the later half of that game. So let's see if BigD actually can get himself a W here. He's got 31%, but he is stuck at the ledge right now.
So he tried to do neutral air into grab, but I think maybe it was rage, maybe it was something. But he got knocked back just a little bit too far.
Ooh,
nice.
Here, man. Dude, his desyncs off of hits, too, are wild. Like, technical stuff he's bringing out here. Honestly, he might take that. Oh, wait, actually. We'll see how well he does with the Sopo. There you go. Dude, that is such a tough position for the Icies to get out of right there.
I've seen this situation before. Game 1.
Yeah.
It depends on how easily he can get rid of Nana, because in the first game, he just got rid of Nana within 30 seconds.
Defense.
He was training mode comboing the CPU, but, that's the bad part. His BigD's right there. Defend his girl, obviously.
Call outs.
No.
Wow. Still
Almost.
gets the clip. That move is so huge.
Blazing in seems like a real issue right now. Even if it's just locking him in shield, like and mad shield damage, and it seems like it's just covering so much space that he can't really get it. And like,
That's kind of crazy that he has to respect Prominence Revolt, too, because he went up there, and you want a ledge trap, but because of Nana, it's hard to know when to shield. So you're just like, roll back.
Bro, he's covering everything right now. BigD's all over him. Shuton getting out of the corner there. Charles, you called it. That neutral air is going to be a problem for Mythra. Oh, he dunked her back. Another Sopo? Could he do it this
He
time?
tried
though?
to save her, too, with
Whoa!
hammer. He did the hammer. He did side B. Tried to pull Nana back. How far down are we going to go? Gets the trump kick at the back air.
Oh, man. Sour spot down air here. Shuton's turn to talk. What's he got at the ledge? Oh, that should be it. Yeah, that's going to do it, man. Shuton, so clutch in these games. Another fist pump there. Good stuff. Aegis main right. Well, Aegis, I guess, can't count at the Olimar, obviously, but Aegis made for this game.
Go back. Threw his finger in the air.
I love the switch to Mythra. The Pyra wasn't working out, and then Mythra to split up the climbers, and then just getting the dunk with Pyra. The management coming out from the Aegis for Shuton is just amazing.
He's dealing with Nana better than anybody did yesterday.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Like, unquestionably.
The clutch dunk from him to start that off, and then another, getting the down air and up smash. So good right there. Shuton playing amazing right now. Just out clutching him, honestly. BigD has the lead going to the last stock. He just can't finish it off first.
Yeah, this is definitely how you're supposed to play.
Ooh.
Ba-boom,
Okay.
Ba-boom.
Good damage actually right there, starting off from BigD. But yeah, I mean, like as you guys said, like Shuton just as the match goes on, just seems to do the right thing more often. Look at that,
bro.
Like BigD just has to be at the ground just looking.
Just
like
watch.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
Spectator, yeah.
He's just stargazing.
Not spectator mode, no.
And finally, we're able to see exactly sort of this character's flaws laid bare in those kind of situations where it's just...
Yeah. I think, too, it's worth pointing out that most of the time with Pyra Mythra, the plan is you play as Mythra, you win, and then when they're in disadvantage at the ledge, you switch to Pyra, right? And this is a Pyra matchup, which is, I think, really bad for Ices. The range is so good. Off stage, nice.
Okay.
Good pressure right now. It's the opposite. Now you're Mythra when they're off stage. You finish off with the Pyra forward air. The forward moves from Shuton have been so good. Side B, obviously, for Pyra. Forward air, forward tilt, just separating them, man.
Yeah,
so clean.
The swapping back and forth throughout so many different situations. It doesn't feel cookie cutter, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back to the ledge.
Okay,
here.
yeah.
What do you do at the ledge here? Oh, that's
that's
what you do.
nice.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it looked like he was actually lining up that back air the first time, but I don't think he was, fully expecting Shuton to go that high. Another prominence revolt right here from Shuton, but yeah, the damage is looking good here on the side of BigD to Shuton, but still cannot find that last stop.
Yeah, just dip. Just dip. Yeah.
I love those.
Get out.
The timing mixed-up's too much there. Even for Shuton, who's been parrying so much of the icy stuff, he knows better.
To take the
risk reward, exactly.
The footstool to lock down
oh
Popo
my
and then
God.
hunting down the Nana. That was so good from Shuton.
He's playing godlike, dude.
Wow.
He was honestly, he might have been playing the best yesterday, and I'm glad to see that translate forward to today, too. I'm talking about Shuton, of course.
Yeah, I mean, well, I would hope so, because BigD is definitely struggling right now against Shuton. Shuton, the pressure. Becoming a little too much for BigD, but like pushing him in. Man.
That's so bold.
He's like, I know you're shook. Like, I don't even have options to do when I don't have the sword in hand, and you're still shook. And you're still shook.
I got 0 moves right now. He's running up to their shield. Come out.
What kind of side B will come next?
Well, yeah, right. Battle of the side Bs.
Shuton is spamming.
Oh, yeah.
It's working.
He's OD spamming.
160% here on Shuton.
But
Oh,
that's
God.
why.
Not
That's
find
why.
an answer. Yeah, look,
no.
separation.
Oh,
What a save. Did you see that? That was the only way he was going to stay alive. Okay,
well.
Dude, all the residual damage from Blazing End pays out there.
Yeah,
That's the crazy thing.
So
Is it doesn't seem like it's adding up a lot, and then that happens.
I think we're all BigD fans, but Sopo against 2 shots from Shuton's Pyra Mythra. Oh, see ya, just waiting it out there, too. Dunking him to oblivion. Good stuff right there from Shuton. And I got to say, too, BigD, last hit, those first 2 games, even having the lead coming around to start it off there in games 1 and 2. So really good stuff to BigD, too, in the first 2 games at least. And then just, I don't know, Shuton factor.
Yeah,
obviously.
Shuton, bro, yeah.
It's so funny because, like, if you look at the way the bracket shaked out yesterday, Light and Tweak and Riddles were like, oh, dude, I had to play BigD, Ice Climbers. But I bet Shuton was like, oh, hell yeah.
He was the only player in the building that was like, this is great. This rules. I love playing Ices.
And honestly, it's crazy because Shuton had to clutch out game 1 and 2. BigD had the lead. I feel like BigD, made the adaptations from yesterday, came in hot, but Shuton just coming in clutch on those first 2 games. I just feel like BigD really needed those. And then Shuton just like game 3 dialed in and, just kind of ran him over.
Nana didn't get to play at all.
Not at all,
it's
yeah.
Just, it's
It was rough.
expert Nana control, truly.
That was the key thing we saw yesterday, too. You could tell we were all Brawl players who were like, bro, you guys are not focusing on killing Nana enough.
Yeah.
Like, that just needs to happen 1000%.
Or even
Wow.
if they did, like
Shuton did it, yeah.
she's so slippery. Like, she's more slippery in this game than she's ever been.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it feels like even if you know the right thing to do, you don't know how to do it. You know you're supposed to chase Nana, but when she air dodges to the ledge, wait, she could